everybody, it's Marty here. I just played over this song. It definitely allowed me to do some of my mannerisms in there, and one of them would be the key change. The song is basically F sharp minor and other relative chords to that, but then suddenly it goes to this very different chord progression, to E major, to A minor, or A minor 6. So in my thought process is when you have a key modulation, that's your chance to really show that you're playing the song, and it's your chance to shine. So you got to bring out those chords. So when it came to the E major chord, I did something like this. To follow the A minor there. So what is that really? It's basically kind of a pentatonic phrase that everybody should know. Everybody should know this. It's like an E thing, but what I did was I threw in an E major 7 in there, something like this. So I start with the thing that everybody knows, then I throw in the major 7 to give it a little bit more of a distance from the F minor that we were all listening to before. So you got... Everybody should know this kind of chromatic thing too. All it is basically you're in a position that's very familiar. It's just kind of chromatic things that you should be able to throw in when you feel like it. So what I did was I and then when the A minor came, I hit these notes that really bring out the A minor. So you got a whole new flavor palette, so to speak. So what does that mean for you? You should, first of all, when a key change happens in a song, you should take advantage of it. And second of all, it means that when you do these normal things that everybody knows, all those very basic phrases, it doesn't take much to add a note in there. Little odd time signature there. All that stuff really just comes from taking the basic framework and throwing in little things. That type of thing. So yes, I just pick up that little section where I go from E major to A minor there, and it's kind of all ad-lib thing, and I hope that you get something out of it that you can steal. It's all really, it's all open to interpretation. There's no right way or wrong way to do it. And the other thing that happened in this song was at the very beginning where I did some kind of theme. That kind of thing, and it kind of gives you a sound of an instrument other than guitar, if you know what I'm saying. And if you do it twice, then people listening think you know what you're doing. If you do it once, you could have randomly done something cool, but if you do something twice, then it sounds like a theme. If you do something 3 times, it sounds like a motif. It sounds like you're really going somewhere with it. So instead of going, I did the typical thing I do a lot. Random trills. More chromatic things in there. This would be normal here. Staying in there. Following the chord with a chromatic in there is really, it's kind of a mainstay of what I would do. And there's some little spots in here where the chord is definitely not following the not following the melody that I'm playing or the ad-lib that I'm playing. And if you sell that stuff, it can work sometimes. And it's really kind of up to the person playing or listening to decide whether it works or not. But there were some pretty suspect things happening in this previous solo, but I just left it there because you make the choice. Had this been a recording of one of my songs, I might have put it under a little bit more scrutiny, but since this is for people to hopefully get something from, maybe these little tips and things will help you a little bit in your playing. Anyway, I hope you liked it, and hope you got something out of this. See ya.